these animals have been here for lots of reasons, and one thing I will mention about these used to be cute animals are that they are going to die, either because of they're going to be eaten by, or their byproducts could be used, like the chicken's eggs, or they're used for tests, which is not nice. And that brings today's the big question that a lot of people are still debating now, called, should animals have rights? All I can say about these guys is that should animals have rights is that there are a number of statistics that have actually proven that animals have no rights at all, and they're kind of being mistreated a lot. Let's start with how much meat is consumed by which animal from the humans. For chicken, that is 8.54 billion chickens consumed just alone by the US. And that just reminds me of the chicken that I ate today, and so I kind of start regretting eating McFlurry wings right now. Sorry, the McDonald's chicken wings right now, spicy McWings. I kind of regret it now. Also, I will mention they are pretty juicy. I'll make this one exception. For fish, fish have 6 billion consumed per year, and that's just less than the chicken. That's just like 2 billion animals less than the chicken, and that's still a lot of fish that's consumed. And I don't really like fish that much. Also, my cat agrees too. He doesn't really like fish that much too, thank God. But most people do, so that's a bummer. Also, fish is tasty when you cook it well in a certain way or something. I will say that this is kind of getting an issue in the USA. And a lot of other places too. Now, pigs, you might think it's also in the millions too, but it turns out it's only 100 million pigs. I actually expected like 10 billion, but then, I guess this is better than 10 billion. 100 million pigs are being eaten per year by the USA, at least according to what I've had. And what about cows? Beef. For cows, they only have 42 million cows eaten per year in the US. And I do like red beef, so I kind of regret eating meat right now. But then again, it's become a big part of my diet, so I'm not sure I can quit it that easily. Sure, I may be able to quit cattle, but I may not be able to quit pork or chicken. I quit fish already, so that's a start, I guess. Unless you count that tuna that they put in my gimbap. I didn't really quit fish that much, but I only eat it a little bit every week, so yes, that's better than nothing, I guess. And now for the big debate. Let's start with the affirmative position and we'll go our way from there. Now, animals should have rights because they're being treated in very bad, poor conditions of mistreatment. Look at these guys. They should be pets or in the wild, if they're from the wild, that is. They should be out roaming free and wild. Not trapped here for something freaky experiments or something. And they should have rights so they're not treated like this. And more like treated like this. Okay, maybe not like that. Also, they should have rights so that there's no such thing as xenotransplantation. Also, this could be a useful thing to save human lives. It's probably not for the pig. And animals, with the exception of few animals like the blue whale, the big blue whale, and the elephant, African or Asian, doesn't really matter. They may not be as intelligent as us, with a few exceptions, but they are intelligent enough to feel pain, other feelings, and a conscience. And with these rights, when they're tested on, they'll be in a more safer condition, and they'll have a way better life than they originally had. Now my turn, negative position. All I can say right now is that they aren't as intelligent as us, and they aren't superior to us. Also, I will admit there are a few exceptions that they deserve the right to be here. It's also traditional to do this for people who don't have the money. We started this off to be the way that we got all that food, to be able to get all that eggs and buckets of milk, to add with some meat to get a fancy, and sometimes just a regular old dinner, eggs, beef, and milk. My favorite dinner. Also, it'll be pretty hard to put on our diet since we're already connected to all of this anyway. And so, who do you think will win in this episode? Well, I'm pretty sure it's my opinion, and now it's time for me to get biased. One more thing I shall mention before I get biased is that this video is not promoting any of the sides. This video is promoting both of the sides and just looking at both of these sides equivalently so that we can see which side is better in your opinion. Now, in my opinion, I kinda in the middle this time again. I'm in the middle. Again, this isn't really rare, but it's rare occasion when I'm not in the middle. One of the reasons why I'll say I'm in the middle is because I kinda agree with the affirmative position. Animals should have rights. At least they'll be in a better place and stuff. But I can't live without meat. Okay, I can live without some meat, but I can't live completely without meat. I mean, I need sausages, beef, and I definitely need Spam. And chicken. Yeah, I obviously need that. But I just don't really agree with how we're getting all that. I mean, if we're hunting for it, maybe I'll be okay with that. Or maybe if we're just producing them, but we're giving the chickens and other people before they die a better life than they have right now, then I guess I could give an exception to that. Also, I don't think animals should have rights in some fields. Like mice, I don't think they need rights because, sure, they're intelligent, of course. They have a conscience. But I don't think they kind of deserve rights because they're small and they're frail and they're easily huntable. Also, they are pretty good at finding cheese in the middle of a maze. But if you're going to make me try to choose one side, the one side that I'm leaning most against to in the middle is this guy. The affirmative position. I believe that animals should have rights, whether they are as intelligent as us, like elephants, blue whales, or not. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you guys really did enjoy today's episode, please tell me in the comments below which side you lean toward most to, or if you're in the middle, and if you're in the middle, which side you agree with the most, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. By the way, my favorite food group in this food pie chart is not this. Surprisingly enough, not sweet, not dairy. It's meat. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Shannon out. Peace. This video is dedicated to an animal friend of mine, Claude the cat. I will never eat you. Yeah, definitely. Why would I eat my pet? Hope you live in heaven when you die. Peacefully. Sleep tight.